Hello everyone, welcome to Home Cooking with me Hema Subramanian. When you have these vegetarian thali meals at restaurants, they serve a special podi by the side that you can enjoy with hot steaming rice and a little bit of ghee. Well, that podi is Andhra special Kandi Podi. And you're probably wondering, how do we make this at home? Well, it's very simple and easy. So let's get started and check it out. We'll start by dry roasting our dals. In a dry pan over medium heat, add 1 cup of toor dal. This is a 250 ml cup measurement. Roast it patiently, stirring continuously until it turns golden and gives off a nice, rich, nutty aroma. This step is the key. It brings out the full flavor of the dal. Once done, transfer it to a plate and let it cool down. Next, we'll roast 1/4 cup of chana dal. I'm using a mix of 3 dals for this podi: toor dal, chana dal and moong dal. We'll roast them all separately without any oil. This dry roasting keeps the podi fresh for longer and gives it that signature Andhra crunch and aroma. Once the chana dal turns golden, transfer it to the same plate. Now add the moong dal and roast it just like the others until it's evenly golden and aromatic. Again, transfer it to the plate with the other roasted dals. Now it's time to spice things up. Add about 7 dried red chillies to the same pan. If you like it extra spicy, go ahead and add a couple more. I'm roasting the chillies with the stalk. We'll remove the stalks before grinding. Once the chillies puff up slightly and release their aroma, remove and set them aside with the dals. For a beautiful aroma, we'll now dry roast 5 to 6 garlic cloves with the skin on. This step is optional, but trust me, it takes the flavor to another level. As we are roasting the garlic, I'm adding 2 tablespoons of roasted gram dal, 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds and a few curry leaves. Roast everything together until fragrant, then set it all aside to cool. Once everything has cooled down completely, it's time to grind. Start by adding the dried red chillies with the stalks removed to the mixer jar, then add all the roasted dals and spices. Halfway through, add 1 teaspoon of salt and half teaspoon of asafoetida powder. Grind it all together until you get a fine powder. And there you have it, your flavorful homemade Andhra style Kandi Podi is ready. It's unbelievably delicious, comforting, so satisfying. On days when you're skipping sambar or rasam, this podi makes the perfect flavorful alternative. Definitely give it a try and enjoy. This freshly made Andhra Kandi Podi is best enjoyed with hot steaming rice and a lot of ghee. Well, that's what I've done here, and I've just mixed it all up beautifully. It's time to enjoy. Perfect. Wow, the flavors are simple yet amazing. As you can see, it's so easy to make. I'll just take one more. Very, very wholesome. Super easy to try. That was so wholesome and very, very tasty. So now you know how to make this special Andhra Podi very easily at home, and you can enjoy it whenever you want. Make sure you follow all the tips to get it perfectly. So do give it a try, enjoy, and share it with your family and friends. So for more exciting and wonderful recipes, subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the bell icon to get your notifications. The second edition of the home cooking book is now available on Amazon as well as on shop.homecookingshow.in.